Hey everybody, it's Mike. Welcome back to MotoTests. Today, we're not doing a light adventure bike or a dual sport. Today, we got a dirt bike, a motocross bike. So, in the back of the truck today, we got a 2023 Honda CRF450R-S. If you're not familiar with what an RS is, basically how you would find Kawasaki at the end of the year. They throw a bunch of rebates on their bikes and stuff like that. Honda takes all the bikes that they haven't sold, that didn't go out to dealerships, slap a new sticker on it, and they call it the RS. So this is technically a 2022 CRF450R re-stickered as a 2023 CRF450RS. All right, guys, 2023 Honda CRF450RS. So this one has, like I said, it's been resprung by HSS suspension. It's aftermarket plastics. It runs the stock lever, the stock clutch lever, but an arc brake lever. It's got fast flex bars. I think they're 12% Moto. It's got a Moto seat cover, which I would argue is the best motocross seat cover. I know Guts is obviously just as popular, if not more. I've run a Guts seat cover on my off-road bike, but this one has a Moto seat cover. You can see the Race Tech springs. That's what HSS uses, is Race Tech gold valve kit and springs. Right now, this has an MX-53 rear, I believe, on it. Yep. Which I think is better in this area, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska. It's got a turbus, frame guards. It does have the stock exhaust. So overall it is pretty stock, but the suspension has been resprung and it runs the best grip in motocross. That's a secret, don't tell anyone. Pro Grip 799s. So overall, fairly stock. The gearing's been changed, 48 in the rear. So that's it, we'll go out. And usually, see, you can't even tell that it's an RS because Honda just doesn't do that with the sticker. So there she is. We'll go out, we'll give her a rip, we'll give you our opinion on if it's a good motocross bike or not, and go from there. We're headed to IMI today. Big jumps and sandy dirt right now because they just recently had their race. I'm old, I'm fat, and as of yesterday, I'm retired. So we'll try our best to not make the video too boring. I probably won't have any third person because my son hasn't been sleeping well, so he decided he wants to stay home today. But thanks for tuning in. Let's see if this bike passed the tests, and hopefully soon we'll get some other bikes from my buddies. Everyone's just been super busy right now, so we just haven't had time to grab them, and I've been busy getting ready to retire. So thanks for tuning in to another video. Guys, let's go out, see what it looks like. I'll do one slow lap and one fast. But let's have some ground rules here. If you don't like the way my voice sounds, that's fine. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine. If you want to counter something that I say that you don't agree with, then do it in a positive way. Show me something that says that I'm wrong versus I just hurt your feelings, okay? I wish I was a motocross racer, but no, I'm not anymore. I'm just an old, overweight vet guy. So this is just a review so you can see this bike and hear my average vet opinion of 2023 450RS. So we'll do a slow lap and then I'll try and pick it up. Listen, if you're faster than me, great, right? Like, I don't care, I'm a vet rider. If you're a teenager or in your 20s, I expect you to be faster than me. I'm in my 40s. Like, I'm not the guy I once was. Nobody is. So we're just gonna cruise around. We'll do a slow lap and I'll tell you what I think and we can go from there. Okay? Great. Let's grab this inside. Two small doubles. Right there. The downside, that second one, you have to check up so much and lose so much speed. When you go faster, you can't hit that lane, then you just need to send it. We'll let this Yamaha go by. So, you know the changes with the 25 on this bike, right? Because everyone says how rigid and stiff this bike is. Well, Honda came out, did some testing, and said, listen, our chassis is actually less stiff than most. It's actually so stiff, it's not allowing the suspension to work properly, or so soft. So, the 25, which is the new generation, has got a stiffer frame. There's a nice little step up. This thing throws off a lot of good riders because you can't see the landing and it's actually kind of sharp. I've seen plenty of people shoot this corner. So this is a decent bike. Yes, it's got its issues, but every bike has its issues. Every bike, for the most part, is a good bike. Except for maybe the Beta 300RX. I had one of those and I just wasn't a fan. So this track has got some big jumps on it, and I'm an old man, so be prepared for I don't know what. This one specifically is huge. So Honda brakes are always good. Everyone thinks Brembo's the best brake out there, but I would argue the Nissan that comes on a Honda is equally as good. But that guy just crashed, and I can tell you that was a result of him looking at me and not looking at where he needed to go. So I don't think a 450 is a beginner bike. I don't care if you're 6'2", 200 pounds, blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot of bike for a beginner. It's a lot of bike for an advanced rider. So take that as you want. Say to hell with that lamp. Triple. We'll take the easy line since they're all over the place today. Apparently, a lot of beginner riders here today. So they've definitely got some moisture in the dirt. Woo! Mess that corner up. Hit the hip. Go outside here. Yeah. All right, well, the lines on that are a little weird, so let's loop back, see if we can't take a better line there. There we go. This bike could definitely use a front tire. you go. So, 23 RS 450R, is it a good bike? I think so. I think with the RS, you save money, you know, in a time when bikes are friggin' crazier than ever. Does it handle good? Yes. If you can get it sprung the way you like and get comfortable on it, she really can carve in on the corners. And then you just have to be smooth with the throttle, right? Like, throttle control is a lot of this bike. Is it overly stiff? No, I don't think so. I think that Honda's right, like the chassis is soft and it doesn't allow the components to work properly. I haven't had a chance to ride a 25, but I hope I get to sometime soon. So, is it a beginner bike? No. No 450 motocross bike is a beginner bike. I don't care if you think you're too heavy and too tall for a 250. First off, they're the same size, so height means nothing. And then weight. Honestly, most beginners don't jump stuff anyways. So you don't need the power. You need to learn how to ride the bike and figure out how to turn and do all the things necessary to build the skills to lead you up to where you are jumping everything. Would I spend my own money to get the bike? Yes. This is my personal motocross bike, or one of my motocross bikes. I don't race motocross anymore. I did from the 90s to like 2021. These days I do more motocross coaching. I'll find a guy that becomes my riding buddy and we'll work on getting them faster and getting them to reach their goals. Currently, the current guy I train, his name's Cody Lovelace. The last race of the year, he went 1-1. So that's more where I focus my time now. So, but yeah, it's a good bike. I like it. Should you buy it? If the 25 is as good as the reviews are saying that it is, then no, I would go after a 25. I wouldn't waste buying this generation. So that's my opinion. Thanks for tuning in to another Moto Test. We'll see you next time.